Today we're going to be testing the NCP1256B60WGEVB. This is a 60 watt 19 volt power supply evaluation board from ON Semiconductor. The equipment we're going to be using for today's test include a power meter, an AC power supply, a multimeter to measure the output voltage, an ammeter to measure the output current, and a DC electronic load. To begin the test, set your AC power supply to 90 volts and turn it on. Next, check your output voltage to make sure it is between 18.5 and 20 volts. Next, increase your AC power supply to 230 volts. Check that your output voltage remains between 18.5 and 20 volts. And check that your input power is close to 70 milliwatts. Next, we're going to reduce our input power to 90 volts. Now apply a 3.2 amp load. Check that your output voltage remains between 18.5 and 20 volts. And check that your input power is between 65 and 75 watts. Now change your input voltage to 265 volts. Check that your output voltage remains between 18.5 and 20 volts. And check that your input power remains between 65 and 75 watts. Next, with our input voltage still at 265 volts, we are going to start to increase our DC electronic load. We're going to bump it up to 3.9 amps. And we can see that our output voltage is still in the desired range. We're going to increase it again to 4.1 amps. Our voltage is still within range. We're going to increase it to 4.3 amps. And here we can see that our voltage has collapsed. We need to reduce our load back to 3.2 amps. And we can see that the board recovers and our voltage is where it needs to be. Next, reduce the input voltage to 90 volts. Now we are going to repeat the same process of increasing our DC electronic load until the output voltage collapses. We will start at 3.9 amps. Output voltage is still good, so we will increase it again to 4.1 amps. We can see that the output voltage has collapsed, so we will reduce the DC electronic load back to 3.2 amps. And we can see that the board has recovered and the output voltage is between 18.5 and 20 volts. Now with our input voltage still set at 90 volts, we are going to short the DC electronic load. When we do this, we can see our output voltage collapse. As soon as we unshort the load, we can see that our output voltage goes back to between 18.5 and 20 volts. Next, we're going to set our input voltage to 265 volts. And finally, we are going to short our DC electronic load. We can see that the board enters protection mode. We're going to unshort our DC electronic load. And we can see that the board recovers and the output voltage is between 18.5 and 20 volts. This concludes the test of the NCP1256B60WGEVB. For more information, visit us online at www.onsemi.com or contact an authorized distributor.